Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of Sri Guruji, Gurudev, all the Kriya Masters, all the sages and saints, and I bow to the divinity in all of you. I especially pray to Sri Guruji to think through me, speak through me, and act through me. Okay. Ashok Baba, thank you Ashok Baba joining in. Okay. But today, so we are in Dhyana Yoga, the chapter 6 of Bhagavad Gita. And we will be taking up the verse 15th. Yes, Prasant Baba? 14th we had completed. Prasant Baba, can you hear me? Ashok Baba? I think 14th we had completed.
We have completed 12th chapter, 12th verse we have completed.
No. Prasantatma, last time we discussed, no? Everybody has forgotten.
I think last Saturday, last
Saturday was, two Saturdays were not there.
Baba, 12th only completed. 12th only completed.
Yeah, Baba, last
only.
Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday I was not there, but before last we did verse 12, Baba.
Oh. Okay, 12th one. So we have to look into the 13th one.
13th.
Correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Chaida Jina, 11th we have finished and 12th we have finished. Okay. So 13th one we have to do. Thirteenth one we have to do, correct?
Yes, Lord.
Oh. So I have gone a little more ahead, okay.
I think last Saturday there was no quiz.
Yeah, I think 2 Saturdays we have not done. Okay, so 13th verse is Samam Kaya Siro Gribam Dharayam Achalam Sthira Samprekhya Nasikagram Swam Disas Chano Balokayan. So what he is saying, holding the trunk means the back, head and neck, erect and steady, becoming firm, fixing the gaze on the tip of his nose, the meditator should meditate. Samam Kaya. Samam means in the same on the line. Kaya means body. Shira is head. And Griva is a chin, neck. So it should be Samam. Samam means should be in the straight line. So Kaya, actually here, the Kaya, if you take it to the body, so it should be from the heel. But a meditator is sitting and meditating. So that means from the tip of our spine only. So from the spine, the tip of the spine, then the spine plus the neck and the head should be in the same line. So all of you know, so that's not measure 1. Then Dharayam Achalam Sthira. Dharayam means hold on. Achalam means no movement. And Sthiraha. So you have to keep it steady. Samprekhya means to look. Where you have to look, he's saying Nasikagram. Nasika means the tip of the nose. Swang means own, means his own, the tip of his own nose. Disaschan, Avalokayan. Disaschan means the direction. Which direction? That where your nose is, Avalokayan. That means not looking at that. So now the question is, samam. So Guruji gives a beautiful definition of samam. You know, in arithmetic, when you say 2 plus 2 is equal to, what is the is equal to the sign? Two lines, parallel lines. You remember? 2 plus 2 is equal to, that is called samam, means also the total, sum total. So Guruji is saying that means, so it should be like two parallel lines. Your Ida and Pingala should be in the two parallel lines. In this time, during the retreat, the intensive Kriya seminar, so what was Guruji saying, at this stage where the Agyan Chakra is there, so there Ida, Pingala and Sushumna are meeting. So that is the Triveni. But in the on the other side, where it is coming from the other side of our spine, where it is coming, it is separated. And where it is meeting, the Triveni. Triveni, so you take the bath in Triveni. It is pious, they said. So here you have to concentrate where? Our Agyan Chakra. If you remember, earlier, on the second, I think, on this, I will tell you, on the second chapter or third, 27th, 5th chapter, 27th verse, he said where you have to concentrate chakyusa chaiva antare bhruvaho. Because between the two eyebrows, bhruva means this eyebrows, antare bhruva means inside, you look at it. So in the 5th chapter and 27th verse, Lord has said that your concentration while meditating should be in the Agyan Chakra. But here, he's saying your attention should be in the top of the nose. So there, the Lord is saying you have to now understand. When he is saying that Nasikagra, so is it tip of the nose or is the top of the nose? Are you getting it? Because the word uses Nasikagra. Let me share my screen with you. Share. Yeah. Okay. एक समम का है ना 13th वर्ष सॉरी तते एक अग्रम 1.8 मन कृत्वा तते काग्रम मन कृत्वा यत चित्तेन्द्रिय which verse it is? I think I have made a mistake here. The same thing I have repeated, I think. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying, why it is coming.
Baba, this is 12th. What you wrote on 13th is 12th verse.
Say the 12th. This is the 13th. It's not 14th, correct?
Yeah, it is 13th.
Yeah. Samakhaya kiro grivaha. So where he is saying, in the second line you see sampreksha nasikagram. So the question is here, nasikagram, when he is saying, is he saying the tip of the nose or a top of the nose? If you said tip of the nose, so here. So how you will look at it? Because you are meditating, you have to close your eyes. So if you are closing your eyes, how can you see? So Dr. Radhakrishnan, who was our, I think, first president, so he in his condition, so he said that it is actually the top of the nose. Where the top of the nose? Agnya chakra. That makes sense. So you concentrate on the top of the nose or Agnya chakra. And there was a beautiful Oriya verse in a devotee. He is singing. I will read it out in Oriya, then I will explain to you. That's what Guruji had quoted that. Chitta salakhare dhuni ghara. Chitta salakha. You know, they put this chandan, they put it in the head. That is in parallel lines. You remember? Or mostly Shiva Bhaktas usually put it. Vishnu Bhaktas like this one, V. But Shiva's is this parallel lines. So called chitta. Chitta means this, putting this chandan. Salakhare, dhuni ghara. So there are parallel lines are going, and there is a dhuni ghara means a place of fire. Where is the place of fire in that? He's saying between these two lines, here in the middle, there is a dhuni ghara. Dhuni ghara means a house of fire or the pit of fire. Mane yajna. Dhabala chita kara, chitaku laya kara. Dhabala chita, meaning that fire is white fire. Fire is a, so laya kara means concentrate on that. Dhyayu achhi jiva parama sangare. That means the meditator is in intense, intimate relationship with his Lord. Dhokka devuachi bara bara. Kiye dhokka devuchi na samsara taku dhokka devuchi. So he is concentrating on here, Agnya chakra, and he is saying there is a sacred fire is burning here in Agnya chakra, and the meditator is concentrating on this chakra in his intimate connection with the Lord. And then what is happening? But samsara means his mind is straying here and there. That means the samsara is pushing him attention from there, from concentrating on that sacred fire. So this is a beautiful simile has been given there. So then he's saying samakaya siro grivaha. So first line. So you have to keep that in the straight line. Dharayam achalam sthiram. See, dharayam and achalam and sthiram. Achalam and sthiram, what is the difference? Achala means do not move. Na chalam means no movement. Achalam means steady. And sthira. Sthira is also firm. So why two adjectives have been given here? Achalam and sthiram. One is
physical, one is mental.
One is physical, one is mental. Okay.
It could be steady, Baba, steady.
Steady. So when you say dharayam, that means you are holding. You are holding why? Why you are holding? Because it is moving. That's why you are holding. Dharayam. Are you getting it? Because it is moving, so you are holding on. But now, as Tapasda said, it may be the mind is moving here and there. Your body is still, but mind is going here and there. You are holding on your body, but mind is also going here and there. So that also you have to make it steady. The steady mind, that means steady attention should be there in the Ajna Chakra when you are meditating. Not only your body, also not only he is, because this verse is talking about which one? Antaranga sadhanani. Are you remember? There was a Bahiranga sadhanani, Antaranga sadhanani. Bahiranga sadhanani means the general disciplines a meditator has to follow at all the time, 24 hours, 365 days. That means he has to have a control over sense organs, control over his mind. He should be focused mind. Mat chitta, mat sthira. He should think about the Lord. Mat chitta, mat chitta. If you remember in the, I think, 12th or 11th verse, Lord is saying mat chitta. That means always Lord should be there in your mind. So whatever when you are seeing and whatever you are experiencing, you should be seeing the Lord. That means when you close your eyes, you see the Lord inside. And when you open your eyes, whatever you are looking at it, you are seeing the Lord. Mat chitta and mat paraha. Mat para means the ideal of your life, ultimate goal of life should be the Lord. Mat paraha. I should be the prime goal in life of the meditator or the seeker. So these are the general characteristics. It's called Bahiranga Sadhanani. And when we are now talking about this one, that means how he should sit to meditate. So it is called Antaranga Sadhanani. That means immediate disciplines a meditator has to follow just before meditation. Is it clear? What is Bahiranga Sadhanani? What is Antaranga Sadhanani? Bahiranga Sadhanani means general disciplines at all the time you should continue. Like Gurudev used to say that your meditation starts when you get out of meditation. Gurudev says it was very pet sentence for him, that your meditation starts when your meditation ends. That means once you get out of your meditation, actually your meditation is starting there. So what is talking about? Lord Gurudev was talking about. Which Lord is talking about here is called Bahiranga Sadhanani, general disciplines. That means all the time it should be in your mind. And what are the Antaranga Sadhanani? Antaranga, the immediate disciplines which one should follow just before getting into meditation. Like Rahasistha means a secluded place. Ekaki, it should be one. It should be a clean place. You remember? So these are the immediate disciplines one should follow before getting into meditation. And this particular verse is talking about Antaranga Sadhanani, means immediate. So he has to sit. How he has to sit? Achalam and Sthiram. Another is when Lord is talking about Sthiram, because he just earlier verse, you remember the seat also to be Sthiram also it was written there. The seat should be also steady, that it should not be moving. It should not be very high, it should not be very low. It should be steady. That means your seat should be steady, your mind should be steady, and achalam, not moving here and there. So let's look at the verse again. Samam khaya siro gribam dharayan, hold on. Achalam sthiraha. So hold on to it. Keep your body and mind still. Achalam means not to move. Achalam sthiram. They're close to each other. Achalam means it's negative. Don't move. Don't take your hand. But when you are coming sthira, sthira is more positive. Keep your hand completely, not to move. So this is what the Lord is talking about. Then Guruji in his interpretation of this particular verse, he gave a beautiful term called asana jaya. Asana jaya means after you start meditating, Usually, this time also Guruji was to say that when you are meditating, at least if you are a serious meditator, meditate for 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening, 6 hours. Then there is a chance of some improvement. So if you can sit 3 hours completely keeping your body straight and sthiram, then what will happen? You will have asana jaya. Asana jaya means whenever you are sitting, you will find you are always sitting like that. So this time, what was happening, whenever the class was coming, Guruji would say, sit straight. So everybody was sitting up like that. Then after 2-3 classes, he always said, why I have to tell you to sit straight? When you are sitting, naturally you should sit straight because you are a meditator, you are a seeker, you are a disciplined, you are supposed to be a disciplined person. So why it should be somebody has to tell you to sit straight? So it should be natural to you. So what happens towards the end, everybody was always sitting straight. So Guruji appreciated that. He said, now I can see all of you are sitting straight. So that term is called asana jaya. That means you have been able to hold on. That means it becomes a natural to you. Because mind is a slave to practice, repetition. Whatever you practice, initially it may look difficult, but more and more you practice, it become more and more you become adept in that. It becomes a second nature to you. You are sitting, like you are getting up at say 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock for meditation, you will find after some time, you don't need an alarm clock to get you up. Automatically you will get up. How? Same mind which was previously rebelling to get up, to meditate, now on its own it is getting up. So that means it shows that mind can be controlled. And how you can control your mind? Only through disciplined habit. Practice you have to follow for some time. Then it becomes your second nature. So you'll become achalam and sthiram. So asana jaya. So even if sometimes, even if you are holding your body still, your mind can go. So that's why Guruji was saying the Gurudev always looks at the eyes of the disciples. From the movement of the eyes, he will know that this fellow is meditating or not. Guruji was saying this time. He gave an example, a baby, when baby is sleeping, you have seen how the eyes of the baby moves inside? Have you noticed? How many of you have noticed this? All of you, I think you must have noticed. So, yes or no?
Yes, Baba.
Yeah. He always moves. Why? Because baby is either he is remembering something or he is dreaming. Because when they're dreaming, they're very active. So that's why eyeballs are moving inside. Eyes is closed, but eyeballs are moving. So same is the case of a meditator. When you hold steady and your concentration is high and it is pinpointed, what will happen? Your eyeballs will not move. And if you are meditating regular basis, so when you also move in general, also when you are looking, your eyes will not like moving from one place to another very quickly. It has a steady look. Where you looking at it, you will steadily look at it for some time to observe it. And from there, somebody who is looking at you and your eyes will know whether you are meditating or not. There is a sense of calmness comes, because if you hold on your eyes straight, focused, what will happen? Your whole face will also hold steady, and this muscle and all, they will become not very taut. Because if you are shifting, you are angry or you are anxious and your eyeballs are moving, so your body, the muscles on the face are also very active. But when you relaxed, these muscles on the face also, they also get relaxed. So it is a whole. So because your mind is steady, is it steady, or because this your body is steady, mind is steady? Are you getting whether this steadiness of the body is the cause of the steadiness of the mind, or the steadiness of the mind is the cause for steadiness in the body? Which one is true?
Vice versa, Baba.
Both, Baba, interlinked.
Both are interlinked. Correct. Both are interlinked. You hold on to your body, mind becomes calm. Mind becomes calm, calms the body. So that's why a seeker has to develop a very beautiful sense of integrated body and mind. They should be in sync. Your thinking, because if your thinking is different, you are speaking different, the expressions will be different. Because you don't like a person and you are praising him. Naturally, your face, that glow will never come. But you love a person and you are talking to him, the expression in your face, the muscles, every movement of your body will be different. So falsity, if you are trying to keep falsity in your thinking and words and actions, they are not in sync, your thinking and words and actions, then what will happen? There will be always tensions in the body, in the mind, and that is reflected. It will affect your meditation, definitely. But if your thinking and words and actions are in sync and generally healthy, generally complementary or positive there, you will be a good meditator. So that's why, what is happening? If I'm thinking of a particular person, relationship, it can be good or bad. When I'm looking at a thing, whether I have a good experience or bad experience vis-a-vis that the particular thing, my mind is reacting either nicely or otherwise. But, so how then I can steady this mind? Because my body, I have steadied this body. To steady this body, I also need to steady my mind so that my meditation becomes more successful. And I know that each of the relationship I have in this world and each of my attention, which is towards any inanimate things also, can affect my mind both the ways. Either it be good or bad. Neutral is very less. So then how I can bring it? What is your suggestion? Anybody? Think? Tell me. Yes, please. It's Baba, Nehama, are you there? Some
What is the question again?
question I have to repeat. That was
Yeah.
I'm saying, because if I am thinking of different persons and my relationships, sometimes I can be happy because if my relationship is happy with a person, I'm thinking about that person, I'll be happy. My facial expression will be good. But when I'm thinking of somebody whom I don't like or I have some reservations, so it will be different. Mindset and my facial expressions will be different. Similarly, my interactions with the inanimate objects, your bed or your laptop or whatever you are using, your car and all the things, sometimes some things you like, some things you don't like. That is also reflected in your body and mind. So if I have to make both my body and mind steady, So how I handle this, my likes and dislikes?
Focus.
Yes.
Like how are we bringing our focus on our breath? Like when we are thinking, if we are getting carried away, then just
Baba, that
Yeah.
could come in the
If we see
where
Lord in
Say, if we
everywhere,
don't like anything, we have to say, I can be prefer because you only that time, yeah. It means
Is
from like to dislike, like, yeah, to make the things in the equal.
who is
You
telling
think,
it? Anjana ma?
Amita,
Amita ma. That's
Parin,
okay. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember and I follow that now. Nowadays, yeah.
Okay. Neyama also said something about that. Okay. Anybody
yeah.
else? One by one.
Seek Paramatma in everything. Like even if you're thinking about the people, you
Huh.
consider as Paramatma. So your thought will ultimately divert to Paramatma only.
it belongs to the other sadhanani, the Vairagya
So
sadhana.
how I make my mind steady? Because my mind, if I'm thinking of, I'm just giving a guy. I'm thinking of say Deepak Baba. I like him, so my mind is steady. So fine. But now I'm thinking of the driver who was giving me trouble when driving me from Puri to Bhubaneswar. Say now his behavior came to my mind. My mind gets agitated. Now if I am going to meditate, so how I handle this? Because this is very reflected. I don't have a control over my mind. Yeah.
So Baba,
What
if
you
we
do?
see, Baba, if we see Atma or better Sadhaka or God in the other person, then that will help us.
Is it
Doesn't
Piyush
this
Baba?
Yes, Baba.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Somebody else was saying. Yes.
no, Baba? I'm saying doesn't that belong to that other sadhanani, the Vairagya sadhanani, or the
But
Dama
tell that
Yama?
whatever you give us the reason. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come with suggestions. What should he should do?
It's a
Tell me.
Vairagya and Abhyasa. That's how.
Vairagya and Abhyasa. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes. Anybody else?
follow the breath, Baba. That could be the only solution, I think.
Follow the breath. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Again, think. Think. What is the there? Let's understand. All of you know. All of you have touched the points. But your thinking should be very sharp. How I'm saying that why the mind is going to here and there, because I like something, I want to avoid something. That both brings vrittis to my mind. Yes or no? Correct? If
Yes.
you like a person, you are thinking about it, it's a vritti in the mind. And you dislike a person, you thought of him or her, now it also brings in a vritti. And what is the prime goal in meditation? Chitta vritti nirodha. So the vritti should not be there. So now if it is vritti is coming, so what I do? Because whom I like, whom I dislike is already accomplished thing. I cannot change it now. My interaction, my experiences is already done, fait accompli. So there are two things one can do. One is I can mollify from now on. Whenever I look at any other person now, my interaction or any other object, what I do, I try to bring in neutrality. Like Niyama said, Abhyasa and Vairagya, I will start doing it. Abhyasa Vairagya, no, there you bring it in the Lord. That means if in every person you see the Lord, so whom you will like, whom you will dislike, it neutralizes. Are you getting it? And that Tapasda said, so that in other words, you observe your breath. By observing your mind, what you are doing, because from the physicality of the breath, you're being coming your mind, because breath and mind are also interlinked. So that is one way of doing it. Another way is bring the Lord into everything. Are you getting it? Everything you see the divinity in it. Every person you are interacting with, think that it's the Lord, even if he is your enemy. But he is divine. How he is divine? How everybody is divine? Yeah? Somebody?
Because
Huh?
Lord is
So there is
expressed
consciousness.
Lord is?
There is consciousness in
consciousness.
everyone.
Baba,
Ajay,
eminent in
Consciousness. Yes.
okay. Anybody else?
Like the
eminent.
Christ.
Huh?
Like the Christ, like even while he was being nailed, so he asked for the forgiveness for the people who were doing that wrong
Look,
thing.
Jesus can do it. I cannot do it.
Yeah,
But how I can see the divinity in everybody? What is that divinity?
Because Baba, we
but light
the
and
No,
consciousness.
when I look at tapasda,
Awareness.
I have to see you are saying I have to see the Lord in him.
The same
What is
awareness.
the in
He
tapasda, which
is
is
the
the
same
Lord? What is the
awareness in
divinity?
you.
Sorry? Yes?
Same awareness in me is the same awareness.
Same awareness. Why half answer? What is the other half?
Existence, awareness, and consciousness.
Yes.
Awareness, consciousness is same.
Existence.
Same awareness, same existence. Like in ornaments, all the ornaments, what is the common? Is gold.
Existence, gold, yeah.
Whatever the objects and the relationships you are taking, whatever you are seeing, it's the same existence and same awareness. So when you are seeing, the sentence may be there, everybody is God. That's the wrong statement. Not everybody is a God. But the reality behind everybody and the reality behind the Lord is one and the same. Are you getting it? Not everybody is God.
But
You
God is
can
in
never be
everyone.
Lord Rama. You can never be Lord Krishna. You cannot never be Hanumanji. But the reality behind Lord Rama, Lord Krishna and Hanumanji and the reality behind Tapasda, Deepak Baba or Niyama is one and the same. What is that? Existence and awareness. So instead of seeing the difference which a general person looks, so what you have to do, you have to filter through, put a speck of filter. What is the speck? Your spiritual specs, you put it. So what will happen? You are not seeing the difference. You are seeing what is the unity or sameness in everybody. What is that? Existence and awareness. In an inanimate thing, is awareness there?
in one way it is not there.
Existence is there. Awareness is not there.
Tapasda, don't be diplomatic. In one way it is not there. Other way. That means what
Existence
is the
is
other
there.
way awareness is there in an inanimate thing?
Existence is there.
It's sometime it says that even your machine can hear you. If you talk, you know how to talk.
Tapasda, you are making the water murky. You have to bring clarity. Anybody else? Very interesting. Yes. Niyama, come forward.
Existence
Come
is there,
forward.
Baba.
Huh?
Awareness not. Existence is there, not awareness.
Not awareness. Yes. Manohar,
I agree to that, Baba. There is
you agree to it. It's beautiful.
yeah,
Piyush
unity.
Baba, are you there?
Baba, the concept of kala, right? So everyone is on a different scale. Let's say if we start from that consciousness perspective, maybe inanimate things are probably on the lower scale, but they are still part of that scale.
Yes. Even this was also an eye-opener to me, which Piyush Baba said. Let me explain to that. What Guruji this time was saying, that even in inanimate things, awareness is there. But if you take, because usually in Bhagavatam and all, they are called the awareness of 16 kala, means 16 divisions of there. That means different degrees of awareness are there at 16 different levels. Like level 1, maybe it is 0.1% or 1%. So he said, one kala, if we take it, that means in every inanimate thing, awareness is also there to one kala, that means it is in a seed form. It's not that totally it's absent, but it is there, very low percentage, but it is in a seed form. So it is inanimate. It's no sentiency is not revealed. If you look at it, algae, fungi, or mushroom, you can say the awareness of two colors. Two colors means maybe 2%. Okay. Then if you take the plant kingdom, 3 colors. Fourth one is animals. You have monkeys, baboons and all. One in that spectrum also, some are high, some are low, but that is that. Then I think human being, Lord said, Guruji said around 5 colors. 5 colors means everybody is the same one there. But they said, but it is said that Lord Rama has 12 color and Lord Krishna has 16 color, the highest one. But Guruji laughed at it. He said there is nothing like that. There is 12 and 16. This is just interpretation of the bhaktas, because whoever you love most, you say he is the highest. So that is the way of telling that. But there is no such differences between Lord Rama or Lord Krishna or Jesus or Prophet Muhammad. They all are the same. So, but they are definitely higher than the common human being. But the point which I wanted, because I only told you also earlier that in inanimate things there is no awareness. They don't have the ability to reflect awareness, but they have the ability to borrow existence only, not awareness. But this time, my sincere apology to you, because this time Guruji said no, in inanimate things also awareness is there, but in the seed form, the little is there. That's what Piyush Baba said. Okay, so this one you remember, because this is very crucial.
Baba, is this why? Because, for example, if in food we put salt, no? For example, salt is an inanimate thing, but once we eat it, it becomes part of our body, that becomes animate. Is that kind of like an example which we can correlate to this?
No, the salt doesn't become animate, but you have, because you are a animated person, sentient person, you are utilizing it for your own good. But that salt doesn't become part of the sentiency.
But it becomes part of the
I don't
body
think
once
so.
we eat it, no?
Because this is even your body, mind, or matter.
Yeah.
Body, mind, or matter. Sentiency is not a part of them, but what I'm saying, they reflect. So it can never, they can have sentience by themselves, they will not have. Having said that, another thing also I want to share with you.
Baba,
Go 1
this
second before we go. Yes, tell me. Yeah.
so this actually also reminds me of David Hawkins' consciousness scale, which goes actually to 16 as you mentioned. So
Yeah.
that
Could be
can
the
be
same.
relatable, yeah.
Yes, that is there.
Thank you.
Can you say God exists? God exists or God doesn't exist?
God is.
Who said that?
Anju.
Okay. Anybody else? God exists or God doesn't exist? Or God, how can you say?
Baba, if everything is God,
Why everything is God? Who said that?
Piyush,
Piyush Baba. Anybody else saying that is okay? Not everything is not God. The reality, but even if the words are used, understand this. The reality behind God and the reality behind you are one and the same. Not everything is God. Ajay Naik can never be Lord Rama. But the reality behind Lord Rama and the reality behind Ajay Naik is one and the same. Is it clear?
Yes, Baba.
The same mistake, if you remember, there was a lady, Mary, disciple of Vivekananda. So after Vivekananda
Vivekananda.
returned from US to India, she wrote a beautiful mail to Vivekananda praising that you open our eyes and you tell us everything is God. So Vivekananda wrote her back, which is the strange theory you are talking about, everything is God. I have never advocated that. And even if I have used this term something, I definitely didn't mean everything is God. No, I said God is, which Anjuma said, God is. Why God is? Let's understand this. This is a beautiful point. So already we have, how much time we have, Deepak Baba? Are we exceeded? No.
Baba, we have 11 minutes, Baba.
Exceeded.
No, we have time, Baba. 10
Oh,
minutes
we
we
have
have,
time.
Baba. 10
This
minutes.
is a very beautiful point. All of you open your videos, listen carefully. If you say God exists, like a tree exists, a human being exists, a stone exists, that means what is happening? If something is existing, is perceptible, that means it comes out. That existence has in the time frame. It exists, it remains for some time. After that, it doesn't exist anymore. Everything, whatever you are saying. God's existence is also not that particular point. God will exist, be there, and after some time it will go away. No. It is existence itself. The movie stands out from the screen. Whatever things were existing, they are coming out from the existence, the sea of existence. They exist and then they disappear. So God is not God exists. No, God is. Why God is? He's saying because from our perspective, because we are the limited. From the limited perspective, when you're looking at the infinity, from our words we are saying, oh, God exists, this is existing. So from our perspective, from our language we are saying, but from the infinite perspective there is no smaller things. Are you getting it? From the point of view of this sea, he doesn't feel there is an existence of wave or bubble or anything, because he sees only water. That's it. So even what then if he has to give a name to himself? It's not necessary. But then what he will say? I exist? No. Where is the I will come? I sense will come when you are making it particular. That's why when you go to Nibhikapa Samadhi, it's no more you are like a small thing. It is everything is you. And when say I, that means you are differentiating between you and something else. Where is that separate? There is no thing there. There is no second thing there. So that's why the God is just existence, the sea of existence. Are you getting the subtle points there? Because you are listening day in, week by week, every week we are listening, and your clarity should be there in this thinking. Even when the words used may be different, but the meaning you should not get any mixed up as far as you are concerned. And when you are using any words, be careful. Even if we use this sometimes, what you have to do is, oh, power is not there, is it? Okay, I may go out somewhere, power is going away, there's no power, so it was running, it's showing the low battery. Okay, so this one you remember this. These are very subtle points, very beautiful points. Once you understand also, you will feel good about it. Because the clarity will come, your practices will be good, and your understanding will be much, much, much better. The confusions will go away once you have a clarity in your thinking. And it will only come when you become very careful. Your understanding is proper. If you have any doubt, you write it down. Next class, we can have a question and you can raise your question about it. Okay? Anybody else want to share anything? Class or any point? Okay. So let's finish this way. Samam khaya siro griva dhara achalam stiram. Sampreksha nasikagram. Sampreksha nasikagram means agya chakra. Okay? Disasyan avalokayat. So you concentrate on this. This means the direction. It is given the direction. In this direction thing, today's video which is posted of Guruji, how many of you have seen this? Be honest. Who has seen this? Nobody.
Yeah, I've heard it, Baba.
You have
From
heard it,
Bhagavad
Ajay Baba.
Gita.
Tell me, what is the difference between dharana, dhyana and samadhi? Tell me.
Dharana is about concentration on one thing.
Hmm.
Dhyan, that is
Jnana is
dhyana.
focusing on a
That is
very narrow
dhyana.
passage.
Yeah. When it is spontaneous and continuous, then it is dharana.
No, that is dhyana, spontaneous and immediate.
That is dhyana.
Dhyana.
Okay. Dharana is, yes. Dharana is concentration on one point. Dhyana is when it is spontaneous and continuous, even in a narrow channel. Okay. But when you move away from the narrowness and everything becomes one, then it is your samadhi.
Okay, let me quickly go through this because my battery is running out. It may go off at any moment. Okay. Dharana is the more focus, a mind in a particular space. That means for a normal person, he is thinking about 1000 things. But when dharana is coming, so in a particular space is given, that in that particular space, any same thing you are thinking about only. The particular space. It refers to a space. So that is a narrow channel only. Guruji used the word narrow channel. So you are, previously your mind was diffused, scattered. Now it is infused and regulated. So it is coming in a narrow band. That is called dharana. So you have been making a conscious effort to bring narrowness to your thoughts. But in case of dhyana, what is coming? It's spontaneously now the mind, because of dharana, now mind will automatically focus on a particular thing for a particular period of time. So dhyana is more about the concentration, about the time. If dharana was on the space, dhyana is spontaneous and a particular time frame. For 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it is only concentrated on a particular point. So there it is spontaneous, it is saturated, whatever you are thinking, that mind, nothing else enters there, and it's naturally, it focuses in a particular point. So that is dhyana. And what is the samadhi? When the samadhi comes, so what is happening there? All your efforts, narrowness, time, all things melt away. So now whatever was coming to a point in dhyana, in case of samadhi, it expands and everything is you only. So the meditator, the process of meditating and the point of meditation, the focus of meditation, they become one and the same. So it is no more pointed, no more expanded. It is just everything. You are everything. Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. You must listen to this video, Guruji's video. If you are serious, 3, 4, 5 times you remember. Listen to it, try to understand it. If you have any question, then next class we can take it. Because this should be clear. Because let's bring clarity in our thinking in particular areas, then overall we will bring beautiful clarity. Okay? All of you agree or you will not do it? How many of you will do it? Tell me.
Agree, bro.
We'll do it. Vijay Baba was already seen, that's why he raising his hand.
No, we'll
It is
do.
good.
We'll do now.
Because I'm telling you,
We'll try.
10 years before, I remember Guruji was saying, when this less number of people are coming, that time Guruji has told me, he said, now is the time, take full advantage and take whatever you want from me. Time will come, you will not be able to see me. And that was this time. How many per 2 seconds we have to see him? So these are the invaluable, inputs you can get from Guruji. Every time he opens his mouth, you won't believe. Something you will learn.
Baba, in a
Something.
previous video, he had also said that dhyana, sorry, I know you don't have power, but just very quickly, it said dharana is karma.
Dharana
Because you
is?
go, karma, because you go closer to your object. Dhyana is jnana, because you're closer to Sahasrara. And samadhi is bhakti, where both friends turn to each other. They both meet.
Yeah, once you have a basic understanding, then you can interpret with these words. Yes, Sripad Baba, tell me. Sripad Baba?
No, I'm just saying I will listen to the
Oh, okay.
video again. Yeah.
Then do it. This is beautiful because you bring clarity into it. And it's a beautiful one because these are the small things, but it's a very pinpointed. Very people have very different notions about it. So now that we are all, becoming more and more Vedantins, and Bhagavad Gita is a beautiful scripture. So every word, everything, so we must understand. And Guruji is there, and these beautiful feedbacks and beautiful knowledge we can sort of share and gain from it. If we do not, then because next life you do not know whether you are going to be born as Lord has said that even if wherever you live from the next life you can start from there. But the question is, what is the guarantee that you will be coming as a human being? What is the guarantee that when you are going to be initiated into some spiritual path? In this life, you have seen at which age we came. Assess yourself. So how much gap will be there? How much gap will be there? This time, one of our monks, he was telling me, he went to Guruji. Guruji said to increase your kriya. When you are saying increase your kriya, what do you mean by increase your kriya? Who can say? Raise your hand. Who can say what is increase your kriya means? Yes, Piyush Baba. What is increase your kriya?
Tapa, Swadhyay, and Ishwar Paridhana.
No. Kriya means pranayama. Remember this. See, others are talking about kriya, forget about that. But what I'm saying, if you are a kriya yogi in our order, which Paramahansa Yoganandaji referring is to his book. If you could do 1000 kriya, 1 year's karma is wiped clean. When he's saying 1000 kriya is 1000 pranayama. And he was saying he was doing 1000 kriya in one day. But if you do, even if you 500, 600 kriyas you can do, he was saying his, tongue became so thick and it didn't move. So he called Guruji. Guruji said, put hot ghee, drink little hot water, and because his throat was getting parched and he felt that blood is going to come out because when he started practicing so much. So Guru said, a little warm water with honey you drink. See to what extent people are doing sadhana. And we want to stay in AC room and do it. This is nothing going to work.
What about this Kriya Pranama you are referring to? This that we do? Stage 1
Yes,
Kriya.
first kriya or second kriya, you will do, second kriya also will do. And then another thing, on the technique, there was a class also and you were staying. So he was saying that each side when you are doing Mahamudra, each side you can take 10 long breaths. So I was telling him afterwards, I said, why you 10, 12 if I take, one pranayam I can finish. He said, yeah, that is a good point. But in the next class also he talked about again 10. Piyush Baba, you have noticed that?
No,
Piyush
Baba.
Baba, are you there?
No, Baba, I didn't notice it.
Piyush Baba, always you are thinking of who? Okay, so what we are saying, Mahamudra, one side leg when you are holding on like this, you have to take a small, slow, long, deep breath. So finish. Somebody is finishing. One person who was sharing me, each side leg, 3 kriya pranayams is finishing, first kriya. So that means one side, okay, one side you can finish in one leg 3 kriya pranayams, another leg again 3, and also both the legs you can do another 3. So 9 kriya pranayams you can finish in one Mahamudra. And if you are doing 3 Mahamudras, so 9 kriya pranayams you can finish. And one more kriya, first kriya do it. So how many kriya pranayams you did? 10. And second kriya you can do 20 or 40. So 50 you do it in one sitting.
It will be very fast, no, Baba? Means then I have to.
Suppose that, don't comment without practicing. Practice and come back and tell what is your problem. Okay? Your mind can imagine everything. You want to do it, mind will say it is very easy. If you don't want to, mind will say it is very difficult. So practice. Because I was thinking, I was suggesting, if I don't know how many of you remember, I was always suggesting this one, and this one Charandi told, yes, you can do it. And he did it. He showed us how to do it. So try. If you are doing at least one Mahamudra you are doing, so 3 pranayams you can finish, and again first kriya pranayam you can do. So 4 pranayams you can do. Is this clear or this is also not clear? How you will do it? Is
Baba,
clear?
Kriya, can you define what you mean by Kriya Pranayam? I know it. Is it doing all the Chakra Smaran
Pranayam
and
only
Guru
you have to
Smaran?
do. Kriya pranayam from fontanelle to Ajna Chakra, jo exercise inhalation said, one cycle. 6 you go down and 6 go up. That is one kriya.
And then you bow? No.
Kind bow, where after kriya pranayam, where bow is coming?
Bow
You are
is
doing
separate. Okay.
Mahamudra. Mahamudra,
Yeah.
you are holding your leg like this, correct?
Yeah.
I cannot put my leg here. Okay. So the leg you are holding it like this, correct? When you are holding your leg like this, you are taking slow